Hi guys, it's Afro Dave here. I do apologise at the start if I do ramble on a bit too much or don't make much sense. I'm feeling quite a lot of anxiety today. I woke up this morning feeling very anxious, and that's because I've got some very important things that I need to do today, and as usual I've left them to the last minute, and leaving them to the last minute always kind of puts the pressure on a lot more and makes things a lot worse. I've got to the point where I now feel just kind of the sickness in my stomach. I feel like I just want to bury my head in the sand and just ignore it, but I do know that I need to push myself to do these things, because if I don't, when it gets to the point where I need to explain to someone why I haven't done this, it's going to be 10 times worse. So today I'm going to push myself to do what I should have done a while ago, and one of them is going to the hospital. I need to go to the hospital to get some blood tests. My doctor asked me at the beginning of December, he wanted to get some blood tests done just to see if there's any other reason for my kind of tiredness, and see if there's anything kind of up with that. So I didn't go right at the start, and I'm not sure why. I think I kind of just convinced myself that it's not something that is an emergency, so I can leave it, don't have to just go there, which now, looking back, it was kind of a stupid thing to do. I should have just kind of got it done there and then, just gone up to the hospital and got it done. And then Christmas obviously came about, and that's kind of the hecticness of that. I kind of pushed it out of my mind and made me forget about it. What's kind of now brought it to the forefront and made me kind of feel this anxiety and this kind of feeling of potentially letting someone down that has asked me to do something, is that I'm going to see him this Tuesday. So today's Friday, they got the weekend and Monday, and I'm not sure how long blood tests take, but I kind of feel right now that he's not going to get it before he sees me on Tuesday, and so I'm going to have to kind of explain to him why he hasn't got the blood work, and that kind of makes me irritable, makes me very anxious about having to explain to someone that I've kind of not done what they've asked. I've kind of failed them, which is a big problem with myself, failing people. And so yeah, as I said, I do have problems with kind of authority, talking to like an official people. If it's talking to someone who's like a manager at work, or talking to kind of like the council tax office or doctors, things like that, I do kind of have a fear and a worry of talking to these people, and I don't know, I was not saying the wrong thing, or not saying what I need to say, and that just kind of made me stumble over my words and my mind and what I need to say, and that just caused me a lot of worry and anxiety. So yeah, as I said, the other thing is I need to send off my doctor's notes to my company that I work for, and also a form that they need me to fill in so they can acquire my doctor's records, just to see if they can do anything to help me, and I haven't done that as well, which also kind of makes me feel really bad of letting them down. And also it's the kind of official authority kind of feeling that these people need me to do something and I haven't done it. And I don't know, I think it's that feeling that I've had since I was a child at school, the fear of teachers and the fear of if I don't do something, someone above my authority, like a teacher or nowadays a manager, I don't do what they've asked me to do. That's kind of makes me feel really, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's a fear, scared of having to explain myself, and I could have a very valid reason, but it's trying to explain that reason, trying to kind of vocalise those reasons if they are proper ones. And if there aren't, then it's just kind of babbling and trying to come up with excuses. I kind of have over the years become very good at creating excuses, creating kind of lies to try and deflect and kind of keep back people knowing the truth and knowing why I've actually not done what they want me to do. So yeah, exactly as I said, I am feeling very kind of anxious right now, but after I finish this video, I'm just going to get my coat on, get my scarf, get my hat, and just set off. I think it's stopped raining now, thank God. But yeah, just kind of need to get this done. So as I said, that's pretty much my ramblings for now. Probably could talk about it more, but unfortunately the way I'm feeling right now with the anxiety, it's kind of hard to keep my thoughts in a kind of logical order. Kind of scattered at the moment, so instead of kind of dwelling and thinking about it all too much, which unfortunately is something that I've already done and it's kind of a bit too late for that, but instead of taking that further and continuing just to sit in my room and to consider all the worries and everything that could happen if I don't do these kind of things I need to do, I'm just going to go and try and do them, and hopefully it'll not been too late, or they'll understand. If my doctor don't get the results, hopefully, because he knows that I've got anxiety and depression, he'll kind of understand why I might not have done it straight away. And so yeah, that's it. Alright guys, just got back from the hospital, which was an epic fail and a pointless trip. Basically got up there, went into the reception to give my little note in to say I needed a blood test. First question was, when the last time did you eat? And unfortunately, I had a snicker on the way up there because I was feeling quite anxious and kind of ate up anyway and eating much, so I wanted to get something into me, completely not thinking about the fact that it's a blood test, and one of the things that they are wanting to test is my blood sugar. So yeah, the woman pointed that out to me and explained that I can't eat anything within 12 hours of going for the blood test, only drinking water. So now I'm going to have to wait till Monday morning and go then. And on Tuesday when I see the doctor, I'll have to explain to him why I haven't got why he hasn't got the blood test that he's asked me to do, which is not going to be a fun prospect. As all I'm going to be thinking in my head is, you're an idiot, and that's what he's going to be thinking. So, and to be fair, hopefully he'll kind of understand I've got anxiety and depression. That is to do with that as well, but probably is to do with that. But it doesn't make me feel any better about myself. I absolutely feel pissed off and frustrated with myself, feel angry, feel like I've just kind of wasted my time. Nice walk in the rain up a big hill, it's maybe about half an hour to get there, half an hour to get back. Feel quite miserable and kind of upset at the moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get something done, something productive. Feels like this day's kind of wasted now, and that's kind of gets me more. Anxiety has kind of left me now. I don't feel that kind of pent up agitation that I had before, that sick stomach, that's all left me now. And I think it's because that's all done with now, there's nothing I can do. So that's kind of left me, unfortunately. What's been replaced with anxiety is, the depression really. Just now I just feel quite depressed, quite shit about myself, and nothing I can do really. And people probably say to me, it's alright Dave, you know what I mean? We all make mistakes, we all mess up. But it kind of doesn't help or change the fact that it's happened, and now I just feel pissed off really. Probably going to try and play some computer games or something, just try and take my mind off things and just try and tune myself up a bit. Hopefully take my mind off it by shooting some people on a computer game. So yeah, that's been my day. Exciting. Got up, got dressed, went to the hospital, didn't do anything, came back. Now I'm just going to piss the rest of the day away. Try not to feel more shit than I do. So, that's it guys. Cheers. Bye.